Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Bannick13 here, bringing you the Immortal King set dungeon for the Barbarian class. Now, I've got great news about this one. This is by far the easiest set dungeon to complete for the Barbarian class. The only thing you'll need to know is how the build operates for this, the best build for this set dungeon, and that is a link above me, and that is a build that I've come up with myself. So check out my build video first, because everything that we're using for this set dungeon is exactly how I explain it in the build video. So check that out first. And the most important thing about this set dungeon is we need to keep Wrath of the Berserker up 100% of the time, or as close to 100% of the time as possible. Reason being, every elite in this set dungeon must be killed while the 4000% damage bonus is active, which AKA is the Wrath of the Berserker buff. Alright, so 4000% damage bonus buff refers to the Wrath of the Berserker, and the way that we keep it up 100% of the time is using Boulder Toss and a couple other bits and pieces, which I explain in depth in the video, so check that out first. Once you adjust your build according to my video, all of the skills stay the same. We're not changing anything, passive skills, nothing. All of our gear stays the same. We're not changing anything, so this is great news. You come straight from the build video and you can go straight to the set dungeon. We're not changing anything. Some set dungeons obviously require changes because they're difficult in their own unique ways. This one is very easy, so we're keeping the build exactly the same. And once you're ready to go with your build and you've done everything that I've asked you to do in the build video, we go to our map here. We go to Act 3. I'll show you how to get there. So the Ruins of Cesseron is what you're looking for in Act 3. So we click on that. We teleport over to the Ruins of Cesseron, the Barbarian newer kind of area, and we just go forward. There are no enemies in the Ruins of Cesseron we need to worry about, which is great. First right, hooker right, and boom! Your set dungeon portal appears there. So we'll bring up our map here, so just straight up, first right, hook it around to the right, set dungeon appears there. So let's go through our objectives. Now, like I mentioned, kill every elite using the 4000% damage bonus. That refers to our Wrath of the Berserker. If we can keep it up 100% of the time, or as closest to 100% of the time, then we're laughing. If you're not sure how to do that, check out my build video, and I'll explain it in there using Boulder Toss and a couple other skills. The second objective is kill 150 enemies while Wrath of the Berserker is active. So again, if we keep it up 100% of the time, or close to 100%, you won't even have to worry about this one, because you're completing the objective without even thinking about it, as long as Wrath of the Berserker is active. So obviously it sounds like the number one priority here is keeping Wrath of the Berserker up, and everything else kind of completes itself. Just make sure that when you're coming into an elite fight, or when you're coming into an elite, there's 7 of them I believe in the set dungeon, so make sure that Wrath of the Berserker is active for them at the very least. Alright, so you pretty much know everything you need to know. Now watch me do it, and then it'll be your turn. Alright, let's go on in, boys. And once we are in, as soon as you come across some enemies, activate Wrath of the Berserker and just kill them as normal using a Furious Charge. As soon as you have max Fury, make sure you use your Fury Dump, your Boulder Toss, wherever possible, at least until you can reactivate Wrath of the Berserker. Once that cooldown is gone to 0 and it's not a cooldown anymore, you can reactivate it, then you can sprint and use whatever you want with your Fury. So just pay close attention to it. And the set dungeon is actually quite small. We don't have any really annoying enemies that run away from you here. But still, for some reason, I still seem to always miss one enemy. Always one that I'm chasing after. It's unreal. Alright, here's an elite, so make sure Wrath of the Berserker is active when we kill our elites, like I've mentioned at least 10 times already. It's just very important, so I just need you guys to keep that in mind. Oh, so make sure we activate Wrath of the Berserker, like that, before we kill an elite. So sometimes it'll just be timed awkwardly, and you might just run out of your Wrath of the Berserker and you come across an elite. Just hightail it, get out of there, U-turn, do a U-bolt, activate it again, and then go back and kill the elite. You might fail a couple of times just because of the elites. You might just run out of the Wrath of the Berserker and an elite might die, Yeah, shit happens. Just come back into the set dungeon, rinse, repeat, and you'll get it easy. It really is one of the easiest ones that I've played to date. Definitely the easiest Barbarian set dungeon. Probably the easiest set dungeon ever. But if you guys are having trouble with it, I mean, everyone's different, you know, you struggle for different reasons. If you're struggling with it, just let me know in the comments and I will help you to the best of my ability to complete this so we can do it together. And we don't need any, okay, we've cleared the map. So this is what I was telling you guys. Always one enemy missing. Doesn't matter what class I'm playing, doesn't matter what set dungeon I'm doing, I'm always missing one enemy. It's a curse, it's the Bannick curse, I'm telling you. Anyway, we've got plenty of time. We'll probably run around this map twice with the amount of time we have left. So see what I mean, it's nice and small, so there's really no reason that you should fail this at all other than the elite. Killing an elite with the Wrath of the Berserker buff. You could probably clear this map out twice. So time is not an issue in this at all, even if you are missing one enemy. I'm pretty confident we'll find him here. This is unreal. Sorry that you have to sit through this, guys. There he is, there he is. Boom! Alright, so don't be bad like me. Make sure you kill all of your enemies, don't miss any. But that's as easy as a set dungeon can get, ladies and gentlemen. That is just absolutely easy as. If you guys have any issues though, please let me know in the comments. I will help you. Don't forget to check out that build video I told you about. That'll definitely help. Show your support, subscribe, give me a thumbs up if you like this video and want to see more guides like this. Otherwise, Bannick 13 out.